Hello there.
Hey, how's everyone doing? Josh here. Today we're going to discuss a theory that after rewatching the sequel trilogy again, I just feel it needs to be discussed, and that is, what if Leia never quit her Jedi training with Luke? Now we'll start with some background and then theorize the possibility. This is coming from the Jedi Collection book that came out, and it has to say this about Leia and her lightsaber. After the collapse of the Empire, Leia Organa briefly undergoes training to harness her Force powers on the jungle moon of Ajon Kloss. Her brother, Luke Skywalker, acts as an instructor, and Luke seeks to pass down the same lesson he learned from Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda. But Leia senses only tragedy at the end of her path, specifically the unshakable conviction of her training will lead to death of her son. Leia quits the program and leaves her lightsaber with her brother, who keeps it with him during his years of exile on Ahch-To. As a Force spirit, Luke guides Rey to Leia's hidden saber, which Rey uses to defeat Palpatine on Exegol. Rey later buries the weapon on Tatooine to honor Leia's memory. Leia's lightsaber is a work of art, defined by the elegant symmetry in silver and gold hues that evokes Leia's regal upbringing on Alderaan. Curved metal grips are spaced around the midsection surrounding the crystal heart that projects a blue blade. The narrow neck and ringed emitter of the saber bear similarities to those on Luke's green lightsaber. What if Leia was never shaken by the sense of death at the end of her path? Here's how I think would have gone. During her training, Leia saw the vision. Stumbling, she let her guard down. Luke saw as an opportunity to strike until he sensed his sister's fear. He stops. Looking at Leia in the eyes, Luke says, "Tell me what you feel." Leia looks up at Luke. "Death. Death is what I feel at the end of my path." Luke responds, "Of yourself or someone close around you?" Leia then says, "Of my son." Luke sits Leia down, and Leia tells Luke she doesn't want to continue any longer for the fear of her son's death she cannot bear. Luke says to Leia, "Master Yoda once said, fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering." "Leia," Luke says, "you must be mindful of your feelings, for the dark side can twist your feelings to trick you using its dark power. You must continue your training. Only through mastering your abilities can you prevent this feeling from happening." Leia looks at Luke. "What if I can't stop it, Luke?" Then Luke says, "It's Ben's destiny." Now that was more of a Yoda talking to Anakin style, which I thought would fit perfectly for the situation, but continue on. After a couple of years, Leia has mastered her abilities, and Luke mentors the students of the new Jedi Temple along with Ben Solo, Leia and Han Solo's son. With everything going on with the New Republic, Leia and Han went to go try to fix those matters, and while they were gone, that whole scene from The Last Jedi happens, with Luke and Ben, and feeling that as if he failed. Luke then went into exile, shutting himself away from the Force. On Leia's return, she finds the temple in flames, with no Luke or Ben to be found. For years, she tries to find her brother and her son, which eventually Han and Leia agree to split and go their own ways, which leads to time around Force Awakens. After years of failure trying to find Luke or Ben, Leia, now the Jedi in general of the Resistance, has a piece of map from R2 to find Luke. And that is going to be part 1 of this fan theory video. Part 2 will come out soon. Let me know what else you guys want to see in the comments below. And as always, may the Force be with you. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.